Hey guys, I'm Justus, and in today's video I'll tell you everything you need to know about Germany's voting system. Obviously Germany is quite a big country, so there are multiple political elections every year. I'm mainly gonna cover the by far biggest and most important of them, which is the Bundestagswahl. Just for your understanding, Bundestag is the name of the German parliament and Wahl is German for election, so the Bundestagswahl is the election of the German parliament. This right here is, by the way, the Bundestag building in Berlin. Okay, so who's actually allowed to vote? To participate you need to be at least 18-year-old and you have to own the German citizenship. That's it. Alright, who's being elected? You may have already guessed it. The people who are being elected are the members of the German parliament. Important to know is that the future government and the election of the Chancellor heavily depend on the outcome of this election. After this video, you will know why. This chart here shows the German parliament today. There are 6 different parties. The SPD and the CDU-CSU form the government. Next question. When and how often do these elections take place? The parliament is always elected for a period of 4 years, so the elections take place every 4 years, traditionally on a Sunday somewhere around the end of September. On this day, everyone who has the right to vote is allowed to go to his or her local polling station and submit his or her vote between 8 AM and 6 PM. The stations are mostly set up in schools or other public buildings. Everyone can make 2 crosses on his ballot paper. One on the right for the political parties and one on the left for a local politician. To make that work, Germany split it in 299 constituency areas. You can see a map of them here. In comparison to the US electoral system, there's no unbalance depending on where exactly you live. If you want to know more about that, we will upload a video about the US voting system soon. So yeah, stay tuned. What happens next is the constitution of the new formed parliament. The amount of seats a party gets depends on the amount of people who voted for this party. It works percentage based, so if a party gets 25% of the votes, they get 25% of the seats in the parliament. Well, there's one additional rule, the 5% law. It says that a party needs at least 5% of the overall votes to become part of the parliament. Its purpose is to prevent having multiple minor parties in the parliament that could increase the discord between the other parties. Alright, our last question is, who elects the Chancellor? Okay, just to make sure, the Chancellor owns the most powerful political position in Germany and is what comes next to President. This person is elected by the new formed parliament and it's usually the top candidate of the party that most people voted for. For the last 15 years this office was held by this lady right here, Angela Merkel from the CDU, who became the first female Bundeskanzler, which is the German word for Chancellor, back in 2005. 16 years is actually the maximum amount of time a chancellor is allowed to hold his or her office, so we are definitely gonna see a new face in Germany's highest office after the election this September. This might be the man you can see here, Armin Laschet. On the 16th of January 2021, he was elected the new chairman of the CDU, which is the most popular political party in Germany. If he runs for Chancellor, the chances of him taking over from Angela Merkel are relatively high. Alright, that's it. If you got any feedback or questions, drop them in the comments below or message us via social media. The links are in the description. We got different series going on there as well that you might want to check out. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to not miss any future uploads. I'll hopefully see all of you guys in the next video.